Guys, it's Arlene from A Crafty Latina. So happy to be with you here today. Um, I've been dying to open my Cricut Joy, but because I've had an injury to my right arm, I hadn't been able to do this. And I think today might be the day to do my unboxing. So I'm so excited. It's sitting there beautiful. I won't lift the box to show you, but I'm going to videotape my unboxing and everything that's in there. And then I'm going to get some projects done. And from what I read and listen, it's all about cards with the Cricut Joy. So happy to actually open and use this and show you what it's all about. So happy joy day to us. It's Arlene from A Crafty Latina, and keep watching. So here it is. Here's my Cricut Joy. And Cricut and happy joy is like a reference to an old cartoon my kids used to watch when they were little on Nickelodeon. I think it was called Ren and Stimpy. I haven't even taken the tape off, so I'm really excited. This is truly my unboxing of my Cricut Joy. It's been sitting there patiently, and I've been patiently waiting to be able to open it. Has a little plastic, so just to show you, it comes in there, and it has like the saran plastic to protect it. And for those of you that don't know what this Cricut Joy is, it's a small, I'm going to call it, it's the baby version of a Cricut Air 2. Not the maker. I see like this is more of Cricut Air 2 because this doesn't cut fabric. It doesn't have those blades that cut fabric and things like that. But this can pretty much, on a smaller scale, do a lot of the things that you already do with your Air 2. But what this is going to help me with, more importantly, why I got this, if I already have my maker and I already have my Explorer Air 2, I got this because my kids don't live near me and I have grandchildren, and I always want to make stuff or take it with me, things on the spot when I go visit them. I would love to be able to create stuff to decorate their rooms or, you know, their outside activity areas and things like that for my grandkids or for my kids' homes. And this is now going to allow me to do that. I can just put this in a bag with some supplies and keep it moving. They don't live far that I have to take a plane, but it's at least 3.5 hour drive and things like that. So what comes in it is the little Joy. And I'm going to tell you, I'm lifting this with my left hand. Probably not the smartest thing, but just with one hand, which I can tell you is really light. Not super light, but light enough that you can pick this up and move it around with you. It's not a two-hand job or something that you have to pick that's super heavy. So that comes in there, and then the plug comes in, and I guess this is a plug that attaches to this, and then this will attach to the machine. Sorry, wow, that was like an Arlene moment. This part will plug into here, and then this will plug into the back of the machine, and this will plug into your outlet. So it comes into two pieces, and you have to put it together. And it also comes with a Cricut Joy black pen. Let's take it out. So those of you that already have an Explorer Air 2 or a Maker, just know that the same pens will not fit in your Cricut Joy, because these, if you can tell, these are a little chunkier. This one's a little fatter. Let me find, here I have one of my regular Cricut calligraphy pens, so you can tell the difference. This one's A, shorter, and B, this barrel is a lot chunkier. If I can do this, so you can tell the difference. It's not gonna fit. This is much thinner than this one. I'm sure somebody will find a gadget, an adjuster or something eventually to make all of your regular Cricut pens fit. But for now, that's what there is. And they come in a lot of different colors. So that's all that's in the box. So it's the machine, it's my pen, the two adapters for the plug, and this little kit here that says, "Open me." So let's do that. I don't normally follow directions well, but I love that. Open me. Let's get started. A piece of cardstock, I guess, is your sampler. You always get like a sample material. Oh, Cricut Smart Vinyl. Oh, this is the new thing that I've been hearing about. It's the Smart Vinyl. This one says permanent, so it's Cricut Smart Vinyl, and it says permanent on it. So that means it's like a 651 vinyl that will stay up. It comes with the Cricut mat, the print mat, the standard grip mat, the green one. So if the other difference about the Cricut Joy is that this is the size. That's it, guys. Look at this is what fits in this machine. It's 4 width and 6 length, 6 height. So it's much smaller. I have one of my blue mats. Baby Cricut. So this is it. This is it. This is the regular 12 by 12, and this is the max for your Cricut Joy 4 by 6. So I guess it is the little baby of the bunch. For those of you that teach classes, this is it. Like if you're doing, you know, beginner 101 and some demos or whatever, this is crucial because having to take your whole machine and everything, I know it's a lot. Let's actually open and see what this looks like inside. Because I've seen a lot of people doing their unboxing, but I don't know that I've seen anybody actually open it and show me the inside. So it's pretty wrapped. I'm using my multi-purpose Cricut blade. The one thing I'm going to do with this Joy, I think my Easy Press is this color because it's the original Easy Press. It's this sort of turquoise blue. Everything else, my Air 2 is this mint color, which I love. But I think my little Joy needs some love, and it may need to get a little bedazzled at some point. And I'm going to decorate it and make it look super cute. I don't know why, this little bubbly effect, it reminds me of a VW, like a Volkswagen. Okay, so here it is. And I'm assuming I can just open this. It's a little foam thing. Just take that out. That's underneath your blade. My God, this is so cute. The inside, okay, there's a paper here that you take out. You have to look really carefully because some of this stuff is like transparent looking. So these little plastic things, it doesn't mess up your machine. So let me just show you. This is the inside. So what I see, and I can't really lift this thing up. The inside is literally a small version of the Explorer Air 2. If you've seen any of the Cricut machines, it's the mini version. It has the rollers inside. It has the only difference is it has one housing for a blade and for a pen. So you have to switch back and forth. There's not 2 housings where I can put a pen or my scoring tool and the blade. You have to switch back and forth. And the Cricut Design Space software will tell you, based on the project that you design, it'll pause and it'll tell you now switch to a pen, or pause and it'll tell you now switch back to a blade. So don't worry about that. You have to watch it and the timing and stuff like that. The other thing it does not have from the Air Explorer, it doesn't have like a little storage to put stuff in it. Like, you know, the Explorer and the Maker have like this panel that opens up for storage. This is really like the basic cutting model. So if you open this housing, similar structure as to everything else that we have, you just flip that housing up. And I'm assuming this is the blade. Different blade. Your blade from your Explorer or your Maker will not fit in here. Much smaller and chunkier. But this is like the fine cut blade. It's the same style. Put that in and you snap it back in. And that is it. It has the same 2 little guide for feeders to put your paper and stuff in. You turn this around. This just says Cricut, very subtle on it. This is white. There's like a little light thing up here. I'm assuming this is where it shows you that it's on. And then the back is just the space where your mat will feed through in and out so it can have room. That's the other thing I like. This is, you don't need that much clearance. Like this little table that I have that I'm working on, this is perfect for this. Like if I have my big one and I had to do a big project on top of all of the supplies that I need, it takes up a lot of the space. If it's just something simple that I'm cutting, a card or a vinyl or just like a decal or something, this is perfect if it's, you know, one little thing. So that is it. That's what comes in the box. I'm going to set up Design Space, see how that works, and we'll continue the tutorial from there. Pause. Okay, guys, so let's set up our Joy. So the first thing that the instructions, the 3-part instruction that comes with says go to cricut.com/setup. I'm going to walk this with you as I do it for the first time. And let's see what comes up. Okay, design space for Windows. Open. I could have just gone into my design space. Could have just done that. I'm not sure. Okay, so welcome to Cricut Setup. Select the product you want to set up. So Cricut Joy. Let's do that. So the one thing, just in case you didn't know, the Cricut Joy is only connected through Bluetooth. The power source goes, you know, to your regular outlet and to the back of the little Cricut Joy, but there is no connection. There's no USB attachment that goes to a laptop or to your Surface or to your Mac or anything. It's only by Bluetooth. So that's really important for you to know, in case you're using something that doesn't currently have Bluetooth. It's only by Bluetooth, or some place where your Wi-Fi is sort of like sketchy. Just so you know, it's only that way. So no device found. Let's see. Place the machine 10 inches from the wall. Okay. Connect power. Connect via Bluetooth. I don't know why no machine found, because it's literally next to me and it's open and on. So let's see what I have to do. Connect via Bluetooth and system settings. So that's, yeah. So that's the one thing you have to do, is you have to go into your computer settings. Oh my God. I'm just going to search Bluetooth and other device settings. So everyone is different, like every computer or laptop. I'm using the Surface Pro, and it's so simple that I can either just tell Cortana, go into Bluetooth settings, search bar, Bluetooth, and then see if I can connect my Joy. Okay, so now discoverable. So everything's going to be discovered. I want to find add a Bluetooth or other device. So I'm going to click on that. Bluetooth device. Make sure your device is turned on. It's looking, it's Joy right down here. Here it is, Joy 9BBD. So I'm going to click on that, and it's connecting. Your device is ready to go. Okay, now at the bottom is saying we're setting up your device. So I hit done. I'm going to get out of this window. So now it shows my Maker, my Joy, and my Cricut Air. Okay, so get out of this. Now I found it. Here it is. So if I go back into the Cricut design space, now it shows Joy 9BBD Bluetooth. And I want to hit continue. And if there's been any updates since the last time, it's going to ask you to go ahead and update. If they've done any software updates or things like that, it's going to reboot the machine, obviously. If this takes a long time, I'm just going to either fast forward you or pause it when I edit this, because at the same time, the little light on my Joy on the top was flashing. So I know it was, and I don't know if you can hear it, but the rollers are moving. Your machine is up to date. Continue. Register machine. Yeah, accept. Next. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at these things that we could test the cut. Select an image to get started. Okay, so the sample smart vinyl that they gave me is a grayish color. What to make? Do I make a bear? I don't want a grayish color flower. I need a crown. Confirm the blade is set in place with the clamp closed. Done. My next, is there like another thing here? Step 2, insert your smart vinyl under the guides and up against rollers to auto feed. Okay, so this is the thing about smart vinyl. You don't need a mat. Like the regular Air Explorer, whatever, you have to put your vinyl on the mat. The smart vinyl is exactly that. It's smart. It comes with this backing that's pretty sturdy, and you don't have to put anything on it. You literally just feed this little thing right here. So I'm putting it in. Let's see, I'm gonna turn my machine. Hold on. Oh, please. Turn it this way. Sorry. I don't do too many things. I'm gonna put it in. Feeds it. It took it. And then start cut. That's the other thing I don't see. How do I start cut? It literally on the screen, it just says go. I'm assuming that is it. There's no button, nothing for me to hit start, load. I didn't see anything to ask me what setting to put my material on, if it's vinyl, cardstock. So there's a lot that I still will have to research on this, but we're doing our first sample cut, which is exciting, straight out of the box. Ooh, very fast. I'm impressed about that. 2, clear. Like I love the way this is cutting. My crown looks amazing. Oh, I wish I could lift this, but I don't want to lift it and then something happen with it. I don't want to mess it up. I don't know what you can see. I'm trying to videotape it. And it's not, it's just, and the screen is just circle, circle, circle. It doesn't tell me the progress. Like if I'm at 0, 50, 75%. So it's a different experience. It is a different experience for those of us that need to be in control, which I do, and I need to know every step. I need to know what setting am I cutting on, how much time is left, what percentage am I on in cutting. This may be a little of an adjustment for us. But again, I'm doing this, I got for the convenience, and I got for being able to transport it. So then on my screen, it says test cut complete, and the little crown shows up. So when I hit, it says next at the bottom, I hit next, and then an arrow to unload comes up. So I unload it. So everything is basically run through your computer. There are no buttons here. So your start, your load, your unload, everything you have to do through your computer. Here's my crown. Guys, there's the crown. How cute is that? My first Cricut royalty print. All right, so I'm gonna get started and test some products and see what else I can make on this, and then I will come back to you and show you what other magic has happened. So pause again. I'm gonna put this rose. I'm gonna use the crown that I printed on one side of a mug, and I'm gonna put this rose on the other side of a mug. I just found this searching through flowers, whatever. I know there's some projects that come up when you search under Joy. It says free for Joy, but don't limit yourself to that. Anything that you can size within the borders of what's allowed with the Joy, that's what you do. And the Cricut Smart Vinyl that I'm going to use comes in rolls of like 4 different colors, 3, 4, 5 different colors, and it's 5.5 inches by 12 inches, so it's long. So you can print a longer project. So I'm going to make this, and let's see what happens. If we hit make on top, it's going to come up with how will you load all of your materials for this project. Okay. On a mat, on a card mat, I guess if you're doing a mat, or multiple ways. I guess if on my screen, if on my canvas, I had different layers or different objects, this would highlight. But right now I'm just going to do without mat because I'm going to use the smart materials only. But this is cool. It's going to give you an option. So if you had multiple, manually select for each load. I'm assuming this would pause and would tell you to select the next whatever else you were inserting. But I'm going to cut it all in one with the Smart Joy vinyl without a mat. So I hit done. And without mat. And up here it also, and I said got it because it's without a mat. And then what do I do? Oh, here down at the bottom. Continue. Continue. Please continue. Connect your Joy. So it's connecting. Doing what it has to do, and it found it. And then I'm going to use Smart Vinyl Removable. That's the pack of vinyl that I have right now. Pressure, I'm going to leave it as default. It's the first time I do anything with it, so I just want to do it. Load the fine point blade, which is already in there, and load my material into the machine. Okay, so here we go. It's cutting. Try to zoom in a little bit. Can't really tell. Oh, there. I think you can sort of see it. right there. You can see the stems of the flowers. All right, well, it's taking the smart vinyl. There's nothing coming out on the other side yet because it's only going to use, it's small because it's on a mug, so it's only going to use less than 4 inches of this whole material, which is great because all I'm going to do is cut it and then just roll up the excess and save it for my next project. So there you can see a little bit more of the details it's doing the flower. It's really nice. I like the way it shows. I mean, they all show the detail, but for some reason, I don't know why it's crisper on this one. But it's fast. I'm really pleased with the speed. It's done. It's a project complete. Done. Okay, let's see.